In this video, I'm going to be sharing my weekly schedule and how I schedule in our homeschool for kindergarten year. So what I did is I used the Schoolnest weekly plan. It's very customizable, so I'm not going to usually use it this way. I think most people use it the way I'm going to use it. I'll put the days of the week, and then I'm going to put the specific lessons that we're going to work on for every day for the week. I'm only setting it up this way. I'm sacrificing a week, which is fine because there's like 52 weeks in this, so I have plenty to spare. But I'm using this just to kind of show our schedule for the week. And so I'll go ahead and get started with that. So what I did was, when we first started kindergarten, the way we did it was we were doing every subject every day. So I was doing reading, writing, math, science, and social studies, just little increments every day. And that really did not work for us. I think it was just kind of like fast paced. I think it was just a little overwhelming. It's maybe too much information in one day. It just worked out better for us to kind of focus on one core subject a day and alternate between science and social studies. And we just stuck with doing writing every day because it was only like 1 page a day, 1 page and 1 worksheet. So it only took like 5 to 10 minutes. So that we do daily, but we alternate the core subjects, reading and math, and then science and social studies. I also wanted to throw out there that I think in different areas of homeschooling for the kindergarten grade or that age range, science and history or social studies is not really required, but the charter school that I have him in, that way we can receive the funds, they do require science and social studies or history. So that's why I have that also included in our schedule. But if you don't need to do those, then even better, you can kind of do them, however you want. You could just read library books on these subjects or just kind of be free in that sense to do what you want. But okay, let's get into the schedule. So I kind of tried to coordinate the days too, to hopefully visually help to see how I organize this. So for Monday and Wednesday, we do reading. And we do reading for about 30 minutes. So I'll kind of like focus on this page here, and then I'll kind of move over here. But, so in the morning, I put morning time because a lot of people might do like morning basket or something where they'll do maybe some Bible time or read some books, do some activity. And I really love the idea of that. I try to do that as well with my son, but he has so much energy that I felt like it was just better for him to use that energy as he woke up, to just get it all out of his system, go play outside. And, then he's kind of ready to sit down for a little while. But if he was sitting down to read and do a sit down activity, he just, he's ready to like get up again, and he wouldn't really last very long. So but that's just an idea for if your child is able to do that. I think that's really beautiful. But this is what we do. We spend the morning, he brushes his teeth, gets dressed, whatnot. Usually it's just cereal, something fast and simple, and he goes and plays. Outside, hopefully, if the weather allows, is the best. And then I try to get him to start school no later than 10 a.m. We'll start Monday with reading. We use All About Reading, and we usually will complete 2 lessons within the 30 minutes. That's our goal, and we usually are able to do it within, and sometimes it's a little less, sometimes it might be a little bit more, but that is usually the gist of it. Then after reading, we'll go with writing, and like I said, it's just 1 page a day, 2 pages. 1 page and then the worksheet, so 5 to 10 minutes. And then after that, we'll do science. And so we use elemental science, and usually one whole lesson you can do in 1 week. And so it's half a lesson, and that can usually take about 15 minutes. So by 11, I kind of rounded up because it's really like 10:55, but it's always less or more. So around 11ish, we're usually done for the day. I kind of just wrote the rest of this down just as, this is really probably what you came for to watch the video for, but I just kind of wrote out the rest of our day. A lot of play, some quiet time, and then their bedtime. And sometime after school is done, I will let him watch, some screen time as well. But that's just, the rest of our day. So now I'm going to go into Tuesday. And again, everything that I said for Monday, it's the same exact thing for Wednesday. So again, Monday and Wednesday, we focus on those 3 things: reading, writing, science. Reading for 30 minutes, writing, and then science 15 minutes. We finish up the week, the second half of the lesson. Tuesday and Thursday now. So again, we try to start around 10. The morning is exactly the same. Sometimes in the morning, I'll use the opportunity to run errands, go grocery shopping, or whatever we need. It allows a lot of room for that. So I don't know, just thought I'd throw that in there. So Tuesday, instead of reading, we'll do the other core subject, math. So we're using Singapore dimensions. We'll try, it just depends, because some lessons are shorter and some are longer. So it just depends how many we can get done that day. But I really do try to pace us so that we can get done for the school year, So we'll do about 2 to 3 lessons, and then we'll also do the workbook. And that should also be about 30 minutes for math. And then after that, writing. And then this time we'll do social studies, and we use the curriculum Studies Weekly. And again, very similar to science, 1 whole lesson will take a week. So we just split the lesson in half, which takes about 15 minutes. And by around 11, we should be finished. Again, that's Tuesday and Thursday. It's exactly the same: math, writing, social studies. So as you see, we can usually get the whole thing done, or the whole week, in 4 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, we have a few options. My goal was to do Spanish every Friday, but because it's not required in his charter school, I don't have that accountability hanging over my head, we have to get it done. So to be honest, I just didn't have the self-discipline to have him do Spanish. I want to work on that though for next year, so that's my goal. But I definitely will make up, if I feel like we're falling behind in math or reading or anything, maybe we had a event or something to where we couldn't do school at all one day. That's what I love about having Friday open, is that, let's say we had a family day on Tuesday, we can just do it all here, or it could just be one subject that we are behind on, and we can do that Friday. And I don't feel that pressure, to feel like, I already have a full day and I have to make up, something else. So it's just more of a catching up day. Or if, none of those, it's just a free day, which is really nice. It's like a 3-day weekend. But that's it. That's how we schedule it in. And so if you notice, it really just takes about an hour. It takes 1 hour every day to do school, and that's it. And we get so much learning done just in that 1 hour, and it's beautiful. So I hope that was helpful and gave you some ideas. If there's anyone that wants to comment on how they schedule their week, I'm sure it just depends on the child. It depends on the curriculum. It depends on whatever other things you have going on, how many kids you homeschool. I only homeschool 1, so it might even look different if I had more than 1. I do have a baby, but we work around each other, so Usually he's napping around this time, so that helps. And if he's not napping, I try to just keep him busy with his own like baby toys and activities. But yeah, if there's any questions, go ahead and comment them and I'll try my best to answer them. And I just hope this was helpful to anyone. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.